it's hard to even wrap your head around. The stories about his wealth are legendary. His most famous moment came during his pilgrimage to Mecca. He traveled with an entourage of thousands, and get this, camels loaded with pure gold. As he passed through cities like Cairo, he didn't just spend money, he gave it away. He handed out so much gold that he single-handedly crashed the local economy. The price of gold plummeted and took over a decade to recover. That's not just rich, that's economy-breaking, world-shaping rich. Some estimates put his net worth in today's money at around $400 billion. For comparison, that would make today's wealthiest billionaires look like they're just getting started. But here's where the story gets a little more complicated, and the debate really heats up. How do we actually know how rich he was? Skeptics and many historians will point out that we can't just look up his bank statements. There were no financial audits, no Forbes list, no concrete records that say Mansa Musa's net worth is X amount. All we have are accounts from Arab scholars and storytellers who were, let's be honest, probably a little starstruck. These accounts are often secondhand and could have been exaggerated to make a good story even better. The $400 billion figure, it's a modern guess, an attempt to translate historical impact into a number we can understand. But it's not a hard fact. So the title of richest person ever might be more of an educated and very generous estimate than a proven claim. So if we can't definitively prove he was the richest man who ever lived, does it even matter? Well, this is where the story gets truly interesting. Let us put aside the exact dollar amount for a second and look at what he did with that wealth. The impact of his reign is undeniable. He wasn't just hoarding his gold. He used his immense resources to transform his empire. He funded the construction of magnificent mosques, many of which are still standing today. He poured money into education, turning cities like Timbuktu into world-renowned centers of learning, attracting scholars, poets, and artists from all over the Islamic world. His legendary pilgrimage wasn't just the display of wealth, it was a masterful act of public relations. Before his journey, many in the Middle East and Europe had only vague ideas about West Africa. But after Mansa Musa made his grand entrance, the Mali Empire was literally put on the map. European cartographers started including Mali and its wealthy king in their depictions of the world. He shifted the global perception of Africa, showcasing it as a land of immense wealth, culture, and power. So while we can debate the exact numbers in his treasury, we can't debate his influence. That is a historical fact. So where does that leave us? Was Mansa Musa the richest human in history? Maybe. Or was he the greatest symbol of African wealth, power, and cultural influence in the pre-colonial era? Absolutely. Perhaps that second title is the one that truly matters. He proved that unimaginable wealth could exist outside of Europe and Asia and used it to build a legacy that went far beyond money. So, what do you think? Is he the undisputed financial GOAT, or is his legacy more about the power and influence he projected onto the world stage?